everybody. It's 3 p.m. and it's time for dinner with Nanny Bubby. I'm Nanny Bubby. This is my home kitchen and I welcome you every day here at 3 p.m. Well, just so you know, we are doing a 3-camera show here today. Rocky is in the background rooting me on, but today you are going to watch me do it all on my own with my little pink magic wand. So as we change cameras and cook together, it should be a rather entertaining show. So today what I'm doing, let me see who all is here. I've got you on my phone here, but I have not learned how to look for your, whoop, on my own so sorry. Pink magic, I have not learned how to look for Frank is here. Thank you, Frank, for being here. I forgot to turn down my audio, and this way I can watch all of you come on. So that's my only little hiccup that so far, and I forget to do that every day, right, guys, when I'm doing Zoom videos. Susan Mendorf is here. Thank you, Susan, for being here. So there's others of you who have come, but I'm not seeing you yet. So you have to top high. You have to give me a thumbs up. You have to do 100 things just so I know that you're here, and I really do appreciate you being here. Robin Harris Slipcock is here. Thank you, Robin, for being here. So let's talk about what we're making today. You probably see it in the preview comments. What we're making is pasta cupcakes, which is really exciting. Hey, Rocky. So when I saw this listed, I thought, who wants to put pasta in a cupcake? Because I imagined that it was pasta in cake mix that you baked, and it's really not. It's just 100% pure pasta with pasta sauce and cheese and mozzarella balls and any grandmother or mother's delight to make these and serve them to their children who are, as you know, very picky eaters. So we're going to first start with the Parmesan cheese, as you can see. And you know Nanny Bubby nags about this all the time. Do not buy already grated Parmesan cheese. There's additives and stabilizers in that cheese. You do not need that. There's no reason when all you have to do is just put it in a food processor and let her rip. And let me just show you how easy it is. So let me just get down here and let me show you. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Brenda Mills is here. Hey, Brenda. So see how easy that was? I'm going to let you see it just one more time. Watch how easy that is. Just cut your cheese, put it in blocks, throw it into the food processor. And then into the jar, which is exactly what I've done. The other thing that we needed to do prior to you coming here, and I love that I'm able to show you some of the things I do before you already get here, is that I've already made the pasta. So take a look at that. In fact, if I set it there, maybe you would be able to see it. Let's see. There we go. So let me just tip this just a little bit for the camera. You can see that it is a tricolor pasta, which I loved. I cooked this for 10 minutes. You find this at Trader Joe's, which I adore. And it's cooked for about 10 minutes. And it's just perfect. And so everything now is ready to go. So let's first start with seasoning the pasta itself. So I'm going to take this pasta, set it here so you can see it pretty good from where you are on this particular camera, and I'm going to layer in some marinara sauce. Now, if I were doing this like for adults, just for a dinner party and just for something fun, I would probably use the Rayo's arrabbiata sauce, but because I'm making this for my grandchildren, I'm going to use the marinara so that it's mild and all they can really taste is the pasta and the cheese, okay? So we're gonna start with about 3/4 of a jar. And I'm just going to mix this up so that it's ready to roll. And you know, if your pasta starts to stick together, as mine did prior to you get here, I put a little bit of olive oil in it just to keep it from sticking. But then what I do is I add the tomato sauce, and the tomato sauce actually really loosens up the spaghetti, because what you're going to do is swirl and make a bunch of little nests to go into that cupcake holder right here. So there we go, all mixed in. So glad that you guys are here with me, rooting me on. I think we've come a long way since Friday, don't you guys think? Okay, so Now, the very next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this avocado oil and we are going to spray. Let me just get to that camera. There we go. We're going to spray right into each little cupcake. Can you guys see that? There we go. Can you believe I'm doing this myself? That's so fun. And I'm going to take a little bit of Parmesan cheese, as you can see right here, and I'm just going to layer the Parmesan cheese right into the bottom. So we've got 12 of these. Parmesan, Parmesan. And these are a non-stick cupcake pan, so I did not put the paper in there or anything of that nature. I think you could even make this. Yes, I think you could. I think all of you can make this. All of you can make anything Nanny Bubby makes, because I believe in, even when it's hard, it's really good, because again, you know, the game changer is always if you put love into whatever you're making and doing, you don't feel it. You know, cooking is a practice, just like yoga, just like playing a musical instrument, just like learning how to work this equipment, this television equipment. It is a practice, right? So give yourself some grace and just remember that no matter what it is you're making, Robin, always use, whoop, my hand got in the way. Always use, in fact, I'm just going to lift this up so you can see it. There you go. There's the Parmesan right into the bottom. So the next thing we're going to do is, I'm going to take a fork, which I did have sitting here somewhere. I didn't, oh, there it is. Okay. That's awesome. Rocky's looking out for the utensils now as opposed to shooting and changing the camera views. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to be able to, hey, Harmony Letitia is here. I'm going to take this camera right here, and just so that you can see, Harmony, look what I'm bringing over for your kids. So if you can see this, I am just going to take this right here, if you can see it. It's kind of a one-handed shot there. And I'm going to swirl, this around like this, and then take it and drop it right into this cupcake pan. Do you see that? Okay, so I'm going to take this and put it back right now, and this is what we're going to do. I'm going to try to grab a little bit more, as you can see. I'm going to use this to swirl it. There we go. Make a beautiful nest, and into the next cupcake. There we go. That takes a finger, which is fine. We're going to take another spoon. Don't you just love my little pink utensils here, guys? I just love them. Okay, in here, let's swirl this. There we go. In there, okay. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to, let me just get this next one in there. Thank you so much for joining us today, Harmony. I'm so happy that you did. Thank you. So let me just get you back to camera one right here. I just wanted to chat with you just a little bit because I have to do 12 of these, and I'm pretty sure you get the drift, right, guys? So what's really great about this, I have to tell you, and Harmony, you have to make a comment about this if you're still watching, is that oftentimes when I'm having a dinner party, I'm always thinking adults, and I always figure that there's something there that the kids will probably like to watch. Harmony says, we have you streaming for your grandson, and he's yelling cheese. All right. Hey there, Mr. President. It's Nanny Bubby. I'm making these for you. Cheese, cheese. Okay, that's so cool. All right, so, and I forget sometimes to make something different or special for the grandkids, and over the Christmas holidays, my poor little granddaughter just came to me, and she looked at me, and she goes, Nanny Bubby, I'm so hungry. And she started to cry. And I said, oh my God, why haven't you eaten? And she said, because nobody asked me to, and I didn't see anything I like. And it just broke my heart. So I was like, oh my God, what kind of Nanny Bubby am I that I did not make anything for her that she felt she could eat? So I did give her a prime rib bone, though, and she went to town. You would have thought she was Biggie. She was so hungry. She loved every minute of that. Now, Jax, my little Mr. President, absolutely will not eat anything that is meat. He won't eat chicken. He won't eat a hot dog. He won't eat, oh, yes, thank you. Oh, look at this little Melissa's bug that I just popped in there. Okay. So he will love these little cupcakes. And everybody's coming over on Sunday to eat, and I'm going to remake these for the kids because tonight I'm taking them. And Harmony, you should be able to freeze these actually and take maybe one out every night for each of them if you would like. So, okay, here we go. So again, I made this not with an arrabbiata sauce, which I would do if I were making these for adults. I definitely would put the arrabbiata in, but since I'm making it for the kids, I am just doing marinara. And that one turned out terrible. That one failed. So I'm going to pick it back up, throw it back in, clean up my little mess here. That one had way too much. So word to the wise, do not put too much. Just about enough to twirl on the spoon and then into the cupcake. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just take a look really quickly at what kind of comments came in. Oh, Lene is here. Hey, Lene, so happy to have you. Frank is here. Hello, Harmony. Harmony, Rocky Nash. Okay, Robin. Yes, everybody can make this. Lene, this is going to be great for your granddaughter. Okay, so now I have 12 mozzarella balls, just the really small ones. Let me just show you this. They look like little marshmallows. There you go. Don't you love that? I love that I can show you that. Okay, they look like tiny little marshmallows. So not the really big size, but these little tiny ones. Let me go back to the close-up camera here, and you can see that I am just taking this little mozzarella ball and just setting it right in the middle. In fact, I might have been able to use more than one in each of these, but you know, this is Nanny Bubby's test kitchen today. There we go. So, Jax, do you think you might want one of these? These look so good. So good. There we go. There we go. I thought I had 12. Oh, I added a couple of extra ones in here. There we go. That one failed again. How do you like that? Okay, there you go. And we're going to take this. I'm going to put 2 in these 3 right here. And so what's going to happen is, there we go. I'm going to take this beautiful little pan and I'm going to stick it in a 400-degree oven for about 25 minutes, which I haven't preheated, and so I didn't make these ahead, so you're actually not going to be seeing me do that. But at the end, I'll take a couple pictures and maybe post them in Gather. We're going to add a little bit more. I'm going to heat up the sauce and put some sauce over it and some more Parmesan cheese, and then take them out of the cupcake holders, and voila, I'm going to have dinner for the grandkids, and there's probably quite a few adults that are going to love it as well. So that's it for me today. Let me just wipe my hands. I love that, that I can just show you this. I love this shot, everybody. So there's my third camera. Those are those beautiful grandbabies, and I definitely need an updated picture because that picture is almost 2 years old. Some tomatoes and a Nanny Bubby there. Okay, and we're back here to the camera now. So I'm going to sign off. And I want you to see what I bring to the end. Let's see if anybody has any more. Oh, thank you, Lene. That's so sweet of you. Thanks, Frankie. Oh, I miss Teresa. I wish Teresa was here. She would love to see this. Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go out and spread love like butter. Now, don't go away. After I blow my kiss, I have a surprise for you guys at the end, right? Okay, stand by. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here it comes.